because obviously it moves at the same speed as the hero itself, so it's going to be slowed down, so you can chase him. But I don't know. You just look at the Ember PL. There's always going to be a point if the game goes, kind of post 30, 40 minutes, where the Ember's got his Battle Fury, he's got a crit, and suddenly you got to be so careful with the pushes of PL. Or you're also going to have the Eidolons from Enigma. So, yeah, I'd have to think that Kaipi would have expected that to be picked up, though, because, they didn't address the Ember before, and Ember is something that Power Rangers do like to do.
I think they're both garbage.
Yeah.
I hate Ember, I hate Phantom Lance, because they're boring heroes. You're always waiting to see if they're going to be able to do it.
I disagree about the Ember. I think PL, you're right. PL is either he gets ahead and he just kills everyone, it's like, okay, it's not too flashy. You can have some kind of clutch, doppelganger movements.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a point where the game goes on. Well, pressing that W key.
It's pretty good.
But PL, yeah, there's a lot of farming involved. If the game gets to a certain point and he's not killing everyone, he's like, right, guys, just give me space. I need to get my items up.
God.
There we go. Veno ban. I mean, this wouldn't have happened a few weeks ago, but now that's the thing. Lots of people liking the Veno.
Once they saw that wings with the Veno, everyone's terrified, man. Nobody wants that.
The Veno is a thing now. It really is.
All right.
Magnus ban for Kaipi. I mean, you're playing against Arise. They've already picked up an Ember Spirit. You're looking at that. They would have almost certainly been thinking about the Magnus. I don't think there's any reason why not to.
Magnus, huh? I haven't seen too many Magnuses, though.
Yeah, but it's Arise, isn't it?
It is Arise.
And they've got an Ember Spirit, you know what I mean? Empower, Slight Fist, that's legit.
Okay,
against PL.
okay. I see what you're saying there.
Yeah.
It is Arise. You got to do those respect
really
bands.
good.
I like that he's the only person on his team that is representing with the Power Ranger symbol.
Yeah, everyone else is like, wow, I'm going to have a picture of what? Some basketballer?
I want
tiger?
a kitty.
I don't know what Big Nums is, some kind of writing on some black clouds. And then Cheshire Cat is a naked man, I think. It's like the head of a naked man just lying in bed.
Yeah, and Arise is like, no, I'm serious. I love the team.
And he's got his logo. Yeah.
And there you go.
There we go.
Representing it.
Power Rangers.
Okay, last pick from Power Rangers. Who's good here?
Well, I guess we are still looking for Arise's hero.
Yeah.
I don't think Arise will play the Ember.
No.
No. It'll be safe lane Ember.
Oh.
I think, as I said, I've not been able to catch much of Power Rangers gameplay so far.
Let's see.
Because they've not really been in anything. Like EU-wide, like LAN at least. We haven't seen them in LANs.
Nice. All right, that's a strong pickup this patch, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wonder how they're going to lane this then. Do they do...
Easy jungle axe?
Nah. Well, yeah, it's got to be a jungle axe. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Okay. Yeah,
Who is this?
Well, we just saw this in another series. I think it is Rebels picked it up against VP to go against an Alchemist mid. And it is going to be a Rise Ember Spirit. So melee mid, Tinker, he can screw with them.
Oh, man.
I'm liking this.
I'm loving it.
The Tinker can be good. And it's also something to do with the Ember. Very global farming. If you get ahead of Tinker and you get your Hex, you're botsing over to the Ember, blinking on him, locking him down, bursting him up. And, if you've got a lockdown on Empire, he's a relatively squishy hero.
Could be the champ.
This is, yeah?
Oh, yeah. This is a keen fight.
This is good. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one.
Tinker and Clockwork, they're keens. You know that?
Yeah, and Sniper, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tinker and Sniper.
Nice
Are they
lore.
only 3 keens in the game?
That's it.
That's it. Just the 3 of
Damn.
them.
What don't you know, OD? You know the
Well,
keens. You know it all.
I think I knew that because you told me that. I probably know it because of you. You were probably one of the people
thank
who
you,
told
sir.
me.
Man, I love watching Axe games, though. I'm so happy he's back.
Yeah,
in the meta,
Cheshire
homie.
Cat on the axe.
Oh.
All right, I want to see how this lanes out. We'll see as we get ourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to game 1 here of Kaipi and Power Rangers. I'm OD Pixel. I will be joined by Mr. Sir Action Slacks for this game. And without any further ado, from the top, from the left to the right, let's go through the lineups. Bone7 on the side of Kaipi will be playing on that Tinker mid lane. Come with me on the Enigma, over on the Bane. Masukari on the support Bane. Sing Sing on his signature PL. Arguably, I think when he was having a lot of kind of success with the team before on previous patches, not this team, but when he plays, just PL is such a safe pick. And talking about safe picks, of course, Bambo. And one of the YOLO offlaners, a hero that's kind of coming back into his element this patch. And that is indeed your Clockwork. Over on the side of PR, we're going to have Rubik. Rubik's going to be manned up by J4. He's got a lot of work on his hands. He's going to be doing some heavy supporting. Because on the rest of the lineup, goddamn, on that core Sonata. Big Num on the old MP. He'll be chilling in the jungle. It looks like... Yeah, where are they going to put this? It's going to be very interesting. We can see at the moment they're kind of, getting ready for a bounding room fight. Arises on his Ember Spirit. Cheshire Cat on the axe. I mean, I look at the fire slacks, but I don't think they're going to find it. Looks like KP just going to go for the bottom room.
Yeah. I don't think they're going to want to fight this one, but that's okay. We'll see some fights later. Don't worry about it. Here we go. Good luck, Big.
This is very personal. Yeah.
That's about.
Not good luck
just
to
for
the
you.
team.
Yeah,
Just
one guy.
to Big Num. Screw the rest of you. Well, Bambo hopes you have a horrible game.
No worries.
Only
All
a
right.
shout out there for Big Num.
So, what are the lanes looking like? What do we got here?
Yeah, so it's looking to be like, yeah, this safe lane Slardar that people will be running. We just watched a game Empire played where Ramses was doing it, but I think they lost. I don't really like to see it. I'm a more of a fan of seeing Ramses on other heroes, but that's a different story. We'll see what happens this game. As you said, it's going to be safe lane Slardar, Cheshire in the jungle, MP off lane, and Ember Spirit in the mid lane with this matchup that we were talking about with the Ember versus the Tinker. And lanes for the side of Kaipi are, yeah, I mean, they're much more orthodox. It's exactly what you expect.
Whoa, a little bit of action there on the middle lane. Got the lasers out. It has been so long since I've seen the Tinker. I can't wait for this. This is going to be awesome. What do the Tinkers do now? They don't do March with Machines anymore, right?
I think it depends. If you want to dominate the lane or just kind of speed up the farm. I mean, obviously with all the ways that the jungle's changed, you know, back in the old days with the changes to Ancients and March, you know, the farm potential certainly slowed down from the Tinker.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might see more of this kind of battle Tinker from bo2, where he's going around the lane, getting himself involved in a lot of the action. And top lane, Bambo, J4, just having a bit of fun. And he's actually going to get lifted out of the cogs here, but goddamn unable to find himself in position to find that crush off.
Uh-oh, here we go. We got some rocket barrage.
He's trying to go back in, Bambo. I mean, this is classic Bambo play. He has really no fear at all. He will run himself in, run himself out, create as much havoc as he can with the lane. And at the moment, the CS game, pretty even between the two. We're seeing, yeah, this mid lane, bo2 with a slight edge against Rice's Ember Spirit, but it doesn't look like anyone's kind of running away with the laning stage as of yet. Still very, very early days. Sing Sing not having any trouble farming against Big Num's Nature's Prophet thanks to the help of the Bane.
Yeah, this is pretty standard stuff. This is a Phantom Lancer game. Welcome to this. Everybody just taking it easy, taking it calm. Show me the axe, man. Show me the decapitations. I'm ready.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how quick Axe gets those items. Well, he's 2.5 at the moment. In terms of Kaipi coming over to the jungle to kind of say hello to him, they're not gonna really be doing that anytime soon. I mean, yeah, I guess Come With Me could smoke at a point, but he's gonna want to focus on just getting his own farm on the Enigma. So I think both junglers should be having a really good time this game.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty easy. Well, Phantom Lancer picking up whatever farm he can get, and things are still even Steven here. OD Pixel.
Yeah, absolutely. As I don't think anyone's gonna feel too done in by the draft, at least at this point. I think both captains, both teams are gonna be happy with what they brought through.
Oh boy, jeez. What the heck are we doing? We got little trees, we got little nightmares. Where's the fun?
Nightmares?
Where's the power? Yeah, you know, Bane.
Oh,
Nightmare guy.
Nightmare.
I mean, what are we doing? Come on. Where's the action at?
I don't think we're going to see any action for a bit.
Oh, God.
With these heroes.
I can't handle that,
I
man.
mean, Arise, he might find an opening to get to going on bo2. You know, hit a good chains. How much did the Flame God absorb? So 200 absorb. I mean, you have got more than enough burst. That's the great thing about Tinker. It's very hard for Rise to go in aggressive because every time bo2, he's going to have the magical damage, unless he plays it wrong, to remove the Flame Guard. So,
right.
I don't know. But then, of course, you're not killing Arise because you're throwing all your spells into his guard. But at the same time, he's not killing you because you're removing a lot of the damage out from bottom lane. Set up with the Nightman onto Big Num, they're going to get it. There you go, a bit of action for you there. First bird for the side of Kaipi. And Sing Song's going to be fine, he's got a salve ready. So, great start. And I mean, I guess this is going to be the most vulnerable lane. You look at the other lineups, Bambo, you know, he's got the cogs to protect himself. MP, if he, you know, just gets a little bit too close to the edge, they're just going to set up with the Nightman. Sing Sing's going to close in for the touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank God somebody died. I'm not as bored anymore. So, yeah, are they going to have to switch somebody over, though? How is Nature's Prophet possibly going to survive in this lane? I mean, he might need to rotate out somewhere.
Yeah, he can play it safe. He was a little bit unlucky there because he was hugging the tower and they did kind of go in. But we're going to see at this point, Bane's actually leaving the bottom lane because he wants to try and find something else elsewhere. At the moment, he's just protecting this rune, making sure that no one comes down. But Arise, he's no interested in going down for the bounty rune. And it looks like Masakura is actually just going to opt for a wraparound again onto Big Num. We saw that they were able to do it once before. Let's see if they can get away with it again.
Wrapping him up like a present. Wait a second. Mr. Bambo's in some trouble here. He does have cogs ready to go, but will it be enough? No, he's... Okay.
He certainly is. Fade Bolt there for the Rubik. Was that level 2? Yeah, level 2 Fade Bolt.
Oh, that's it. That's OP, man.
And bottom lane, you can see Sing trying for this one as Big Num. Master can he cancel the TP? Yes, he can! Just in time. They will get it. So there's another one for Kaipi. So 2-1. It's just the offlaners dying at the moment. So obviously favourable here for the side of Kaipi.
Oh, this could be big here, OD.
Yeah, Cheshire Cat with a smoke. I mean, he's got to close this gap. You need to hit the chains, and they will. So nice. The chains goes down. In with the call. bo2 trying to get the march out. Arise coming relatively low in the tower. Hits actually might finish him off. He'll render, but that's not going to disjoint, son. It's not going to disjoint. He's gone. So they get the kill, but it's a mid for a mid trade. I mean, that's a tasty bit of, you know, a push up for a Cheshire Cat who's now about to touch on to the level 6. But a bit of kind of rocky trades going on between the two sides.
Yeah, what a shame. Enigma showed up to that party and he was late. Wait, whoa, Courier. Now Bambo knows that there's somebody hiding out for him. It's time to run for your life. Nice
yeah, as you said, that worked out. The fact that he saw that.
Woo. Oh, wait a second. He might not be able to get away anyway. Could we get the stun? No.
There's going to be TP reactions here. Masako's going to come in and he's going to nightmare the Rubik, but Rubik's already used the telekinesis. I guess the fact that there's no fade bomb. Oh, that range. J4 still gets it out. There's an amplify down onto the Bane, and with these right clicks, this Bane's going to be careful.
Ooh, level 2 Fade Bolt, man. It's too good.
I was going to say, this Fade Bolt's been doing stuff.
Jesus.
Absolutely.
Who would have thought?
Fair bit of burst. Well, how much is it? It's only 150, but that's all it takes.
150 damage.
All it takes at this point of the game to get these kills. 4 for free, it's... I mean, the farm game, I guess now you are comparing the fact that Enigma, of course, is just farming a lot quicker than the Axe. Axe has been a little more mobile around the map. I guess Axe is still good. It is very close. I think, you know, Sing PL, it's going to be a question of how much he can do, what kind of build he's going to go for. I guess he's going to go Aquila treads. Sorry, Aquila into bots.
Oh, got that new beautiful item. Well, look at that movement speed.
Oh yeah,
movement speed.
Woohoo! That's nice.
He's quick.
That is nice. I mean, a lot of people picking this one. This seems to be one of the ones that people are just like, if you got the cash, if you got the slot, grab yourself a win. Let's spin lane. Onto bo2 again. He's not getting his way out of this one. No way. Cheshire Cat with the dump down.
There he is, late again, dude. The party's over yet again for Enigma. Oh boy.
I mean, this is actually, you know, we're saying that they're doing it good elsewhere. Yeah, this is really bad for Tinker.
Yeah.
Because especially as a Tinker, it's so hard to not tilt, because, you know, if you're a Tinker, you have a very kind of set item build, set timings. If the enemy keeps shutting you down like this, and you know, you're going to get a not ideal time pickup on your bots, it's just going to really throw you off. So it's going to be interesting to see how well bo2 can kind of stay on his game. He's been taken down 2 times. Does have the Soul Ring, but it's all about this climb to the boots to travel, really. Top lane. They're looking for that J4. They've had enough of this Rubik and his Fade Bolts, and they're going to wrap around with the smoke. Trying to look for the leader, but J4 gets the telekinesis off in time, and now Goddamn's there with the Nightmare. Holding the slider back before he can get out of Crush. J4, is he going to get taken down here? Oh, Black Hole from Come With Me. They're going to secure one. They're going to secure themselves a second with one more touch, and Goddam's down. Now with a call, Cheshire Cat gets himself a dunk. Will find a return kill for Power Rangers. Arise turning up to the fight, and so is Bigum as well here with the Nature's Prophet. They'll sprout out the Sakari. Arise chasing Come With Me up to the north. Going to go through the tree line, Come With Me looking for the Dukes. The chains will be down. They'll take down the Enigma. It looks like the Bane was lucky enough to get himself away. But there we have it. I mean, KP going it hard. They rotate the Enigma up with his Black Hole, but Power Rangers are able to turn it and get a fair few kills in return.
Yeah, Power Rangers has a lot of mobility. That Nature's Prophet coming in and then the Ember Spirit follow-up. I mean, they got to be careful. And with the amount of pressure that they put on that Tinker in the early game, I mean, they could very easily control things coming up here. We could see Power Rangers getting some power, OD.
Oh, absolutely. This is what they need. As you said, it's all about controlling the Tinker, making sure that he never becomes a huge issue. I mean, at the moment, Kaipi, they really are looking to try and do something up top. Bambo's level 6, he's got the hook shot available. But again, you don't really want to be hook shotting into an Axe, especially a level 8 Axe as well, who is also just about 300 gold, just less than that in fact, on his way to the Blink Dagger.
Yep, he does have a teardrop, so he's okay.
He does, just one charge left as well.
It's a raindrop. I call them teardrops, because every time I see somebody with them, they're usually crying. Something terrible happens.
Oh, Bambo just using the hook shot to get himself out of there. We're thinking about going for that one. Actually, bo2's going to be one returning the TP reaction. But not going to be able to find anything there.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, a entire tower is going down.
Yeah, Sting's having free fun this game.
Yeah.
He really is. He's got a couple of assists. Who have we seen come down to this bottom lane? Nature's Prophet, that's been it who said that. And now we're going to see some reactions. Let's see if they can set it up. All right, oh, that is a perfect change onto 2. They'll take down Come With Me. Let's see if they can catch out another. Sing, chopping himself out of the Sprout. Trying to slow him down here with a lance, but he's out of mana, trying to get himself up with the bottle, but it doesn't have enough mana for the doppel. And nice rotation there from PR to shut down both Sing. And again, another kill onto the Enigma, who we just see die at the top as well. Come with me. 8 for 6. I think, yeah, you're going to be feeling pretty good with this one if you're Power Rangers, I think.
Yeah, man, they needed that. They needed to put a cap on that cat, make sure that he couldn't go out of control, and now...
It's still very, very close. I mean, this is really close. I don't know how the games have been going. Well, this game, it's you know... I don't know how the other games have been going in EU, but this one seemes to be pretty neck and neck at the
They've
moment.
been pretty stompy, so it's nice to see something a little bit even here. I'm excited to see about the Enigma, though. That mechanism, if it ain't done yet, it's going to be done soon. And whew, we finally get to see some blink black holes. My favorite. But we're just waiting here.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen coming. What, hit 2-man black hole. It was very, very nice.
Yeah, very good.
But it's a hard game for an Enigma. It really is, especially against the Rubik. We've seen so many games recently where Rubik just... Well, we're obviously going back to that, Empire versus Secret game where King R was just grabbing all the black holes from Puppy.
Yep, hopefully we get to see some of that again. That was hype. I don't know, this is a Fate Bolt Rubik though. He ain't about stealing, he's about killing.
He's not. How's he doing on the level front? They've not really been able to give him a lot of space either. So
what's that Fate Bolt packing now? Level 3?
Level 3, boys. Oh, scan here. It's going to spot out a rise. And she's scanning and sending a rocket out to the same place. I don't know if that's necessarily the play. I guess what, you scan, you see someone's there, and then you rocket to see who's there.
Ah.
So I guess that kind of works in that sense.
No one's really using scan
nice.
for anything these days, so... The fact that they have a plan for scan is pretty impressive.
It works out. it stops you from... I guess the 20-second cooldown is a little bit less than a scan, but nonetheless, top lane talking about the man with the rockets. They'll be able to close in and take down the clock. PR might... Well, they haven't really got the... without the Nature's Prophet, they've not got a lot of push. Where's Big Num going? Where is he going? I mean, Rubik, Slardar, Ember, and Axe, not really the best tower punchers.
Nah.
I guess the same applies really with his Kaipi. You're looking at the Enigma to get the push on.
Yeah.
But as you said, come with me, he's just waiting for that mech timing. But he's pretty close to.
It doesn't matter, man. You don't need tower punchers, you need people punchers. Welcome to Dota.
I mean, Slardar's certainly going to be doing that now, goddamn. With the armlet finished. If he can get himself in the face of the heroes of Kaipi, there's very, very, very heroes that are going to be incredibly squishy. Until the Enigma comes and moves him back, which he has got. So maybe we'll see him have a better time here and while bottom of the lane. Top lane, sorry, Bambo trying to hook shot himself out of this one. But he's been sprouted up. They're trying to control. There's a piece of to goddamn, and they're actually going to be able to save Bambo here. Now with the march of the machines, the burst, they'll take down Rubik. And so they can chase down for more. Big Num just teeping out of the tree line. Arai's actually going to run into Come With Me here down the bottom. I don't think everyone's going to go down. There's still a chase onto Goddamn, but Goddamn with that armlet toggling, able to run himself away here.
That's pretty good, man. Great turnaround there.
Yeah, I mean, we're seeing both teams react really nicely to the pushes.
Now this is a rare opportunity for me, OD. Yeah. I don't usually get to cast with someone of your caliber. Do you like it?
The other day.
I know. But do you like names like Goddamn? Does that make it more fun for you to cast?
I think Goddamn's fine.
All right. Do you like it when people have names like that? Like, yeah, goddamn! Is that good for you?
Yeah, I guess, but I don't know. People are just used to the name, you know what I mean? You can't really make a joke out of it.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Or be like, goddamn, goddamn. Because then people will be like, oh yeah, very funny. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Yeah.
That's my problem. I always go for the low-hanging fruit. So, what are you going to do? I'm not into those high-level jokes. Okay, here we go. We could see something here. We do have the Enigma.
Oh no, he's not. He doesn't even need to. The spins are there. Cheshire Cat, I mean, he's a tanky breed, not tanky enough. Oh, that's nice for Bone. That's nice. That extra bit of burst, that 500 or so gold, 466. So he's got what? He's got his bots. On top of that, he's got 1k. Yeah, Bone's recovered really nicely, actually.
Yeah, really. They took a little bit of pressure on him, and look at him. He's right back where he needs to be.
I think this is a little bit worrying now for Power Rangers. Because the farm game, like, look at this, yes, they're all at the top.
Top fight. It should have got a lot better. The fact that they were able to turn it around and keep them back, that could have been the momentum that they needed to secure this early game. Now they're trading towers. Things aren't looking as good as they used to be for Mr. Power Rangers.
This is really Kaipi getting their footing. And getting the show on. They will lose the tier 1 bottom. You know, as we saw, Ember Arise did just pick up his bots himself, so he's going to be able to deal... okay, I don't think this man's getting any help though. Maybe. Yeah, they're going to send Nature's Prophet in, but they're going to commit with the Fiend's Grip, rockets and the laser bursting down Goddamn. They're going to take down Slardar potentially. No, he's got the charges and the armlet. Toggling himself away, the Spirit Lance flying through. Goddamn's going to live. Nice play here, but he's in the midnight pulse. Sing closing. Can he actually take down this Slaughter? Oh, no, yes, he does. Gets the touch in. So lose the Bane. Okay, and Bambo with the hook shot on point onto J4. He'll turn around for a stolen brain sap, but it's not going to be enough to keep himself alive. And Kaipi finding a good trade there. 2 for 1. Have another creep wave though. That's actually pushed round fair by their own tier 1. And bottom lane, what you got, Rise just split pushing. Continuing to find as much as he can from the map. But Sing getting himself involved, and he has almost got the defusal done. Bottom lane, trying to go for a fight. Arise actually remnanting him back in aggressively. bo2 with the rearm. He's got enough for a Rocketana laser. Arise. He's got to get himself out of this. He actually used all his remnants. He has no remnants left. We'll see if they can close in on this. There's a tier 1, no one TPing in to cut him off. I think, yeah, Rise, he's going to be lucky this time, yeah, with the bots. He's just a little bit too speedy.
Easy peasy. Ooh, boy. Oh, at least it's still evening out. I mean, it wasn't too bad of a trade up there, right?
No, this is, yeah, it is back and forth, back and forth. I think you got to argue that the Kaipi are the ones with the slight edge. The fact that a Tinker and a PL are now kind of finding their momentum.
Oh, no. It's a trap! Or is it? I don't know. Yeah, no. It's a double trap.
He needs a TP or something. There doesn't look like there's going to be any help coming his way there. He may be able to find big number. Oh, the dunk. Yeah, I mean, we saw him create quite a bit of an issue there with the diffuser blades, but yeah, PL diffuser, it's not going to be able to allow you to take on 4 heroes like that.
Yep. Well, back to the jungle to hide like a coward, Mr. PL. Thank you for playing.
Yeah, Sing's got to be careful. A lot of this does rely on Sing. He's their highest net worth. They need him to come out with a good performance this game. Bambo just coming out with a haste rune, checking out the jungle, mid lane, TPing from Arise. Now with the 1k on top of the bots. You got your blink on Tinker. I mean, this is going to be nice. We've seen a few situations where Bone's been close to getting a kill, but hasn't been able to get the chase down. Still, of course, at this point, he's only got 746 span. Okay, 850 with the souling extra boost, but it's not a lot to play with. We'll see how much he is able to do. He's still going to look to find that farm, get his next big item online.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to catch anything top. I'm not sure why they're up there. I mean, Axe is just waiting in the trees, waiting to see if somebody comes, but... Oh, a little TP. Maybe somebody will fall into this web of lies. No, he's fine. And it's just Farm City.
Yeah, well, we see at the moment as well with this Tinker. bo2 just spamming out the march in the lanes. What, Kaipi, they've only lost 1 tier 1 on the bottom lane. Because the counter push is so good.
The trap is set. Nope, we're still good. Man, this is a dance, OD. A beautiful dance. Stay in the trees.
Is Cheshire trying to go for a jump on this one? I mean, he's only... Okay, well, he's got the backup coming in from Goddamn. Yeah, as you said, there's 4 heroes now closing in. Well, yeah, Tinker's out.
That was disappointing.
So... I mean, this is a lot of time wasted for PR. They've got, what, 4 heroes up here. You look at the side of Kaipi, they had Sing just pushing out the mid lane. bo2 continues to farm it up. Bottom lane, come with me, continues to find his farm. He's got 2 point... He's got enough of the Blink Dagger, and he's going to get it now rather than finishing the Greaves first. So, I don't know, this is, as we can see on the net worth as well, I'd imagine we're starting to see... Yeah, Kaipi with 3k, it's not a massive lead, but they're certainly starting to flatten it out a bit.
Oh, they're probably going to take that tower. Wait a second, though. We could see something happening here. They're going to just bail.
Yeah, Bambo goes straight in, but the force is there for Cheshire Cat to get himself away from the clock. Bambo continues to chase, but the telekinesis chucking him back. Doppelganger forward, Sing, Pit J4's going to go for the TP out. They got the damage. No, the cogs won't even be enough to push him out as well. So, J4 lucky with the escape there on the Rubik. And this time it's Kaipi setting up a 4-4 and not finding any of the kills that they were hoping for. But still, space is there for bo2. With PR grouping up and moving around like this, there's always going to be space, a lane for the Tinker to sit in, and still continue to find that gold. And bo2 is certainly doing that now on a comparable amount of farm to Sing's PL.
Oh, now, that's a scan, OD.
It
that's
is indeed.
A scan.
PR know what's up. They know that the KP is coming through their own jungle.
And the smoke. Was that a smoke scan? Oh, gracious, dude. The perfect scan.
Yeah, the thing is, it's going to be interesting how they react to this. Because we see a lot of times teams get a successful scan out, but obviously because of the limited amount of information, they don't always yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's what we're talking about. They just had a scan, but you don't know where they're going. And Big Num certainly didn't. He did not expect them to be there. And if he did, then he was giving his life away for free.
Well, you know, that's the best way to stop a smoke. Is to TP right in the middle of it.
Smoke dispelled, boys.
Got him. All right, mid lane getting a little bit of pressure here. I'm not sure they're going to be able to mount too big of a defense. I think they're going to just try to trade the bot for the mid. Is that a good trade?
I mean, tier 2 for tier 2.
Hey!
They are kind of behind in terms of towers PR, so the gold is going to be nice, but the question is, can they actually get it? bo2 coming in with the defense. Actually more TPing in as well. Masako, he's got a Fiend script. We'll see if he's able to drop it. J4 holding back with telekinesis. He'll probably just use on the axe. Yeah, no messing. Just looking to control him up, but J4 steals it. Bambo with the battery, cancels the channeling. Takes down the Rubik there. J4 looking for the flashy plays. It isn't going to happen. At the least, does of course let the axe get himself away. Stopping the Fiend script with a Fiend script of his own.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. I mean, all they lose is Rubik. They do put a lot of damage on that bottom tower, and they sneak a top tower, so not the worst thing I've ever seen, certainly not the best.
No. It's, and as we keep saying, this is still close. I mean, it's close. The EU qualifiers, they're running ahead of schedule because I believe, as you said, there's been quite a few games that have been a little bit one-sided. This one, I mean, you got a Tinker PL versus an Ember. There's the potential for this one to go late.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This good old late games. Remember when we used to hate late games?
I mean, this could be. I'm just looking at the lineup. What good high ground defense from PR and great high ground defense from KP. You're spamming out the march. You know, you've got a clock constantly coming forward, cogging up the lane. PR, they've got incredible frontliners like the Axe. MP just constantly looking for the rat, the split push.
Oh,
yeah, this
oh no!
Let's see how this one pans out. Scan on to J4.
You got him. UAV was online. And he got caught out, dude.
Absolutely, they know he's there. Well, they know someone's there.
Faithful.
Faithful boy.
Freaking faithful. Work. It's okay.
Yeah, J4 actually looking at his items. He's having to pick up the slack for his team quite a bit in terms of the ones and such. I mean, this was expected. You know, he's got like 4 cores that he's playing around. Yeah. So, yeah, Rubik a little bit poor this game. Bottom lane, Bignum coming in on this one. He's got a Fiend script in a few seconds as well. Bignum has got a mech. Hook shot from Bambo. They're going to take him down again. I mean, we've seen Bignum 2 times just kind of aimlessly throw himself into the enemy. This is not the play. I mean, he needs to be out there putting pressure on the map, not allowing KP to put pressure onto him.
Yeah, for sure. TPing right in the middle of a couple guys is typically not the best play, but it might be, you know, super meta stuff. They're distracted. Look how much Axe is farming there.
Yeah, I mean, what's Axe got?
He's huge. A teardrop and a wind lance.
I don't know what he's going to go for.
He's huge. Blade mail, of course. Isn't that the Axe?
Oh, yeah, what am I about? Yeah, he's not got this blade mail yet. Yeah, because he does need that blade mail.
Oh, that's a tome of knowledge, guys.
Oh, a slot.
Big item bitch up. Let's just say bitch up. I meant pick up. Excuse me. Big item bitch up here.
Big up. What does that even mean?
That means a tome of knowledge. That's what's written in that book. A smoke attempt. No scan.
Oh.
Here we go.
Who are they going to catch for this? If they catch Sing in the jungle, this is going to be a very nice smoke.
They'll never get Sing.
They've got all locked down. Telekinesis into cool, into crush.
No way. Ping Pong's not going to get caught out like that. Bambo's in the trees. They know it's coming. They're hiding out. Okay, they might get Bambo. Look out, Bambo. Stay hidden. Oh, Yahtzee!
Oh, okay. This is a little bit of a whip. Yeah, he's not going to live with Bignum coming in, but I think we saw the crush and the initial cool miss there as well. So a little bit of misplays, but they get the job done. So lane though, Kaipi looking for tier 2. And they should be able to find this. Yeah, Bane's coming in as well. There's not going to be any kind of TP reaction, so more gold into the pockets of Kaipi. bo2. Working on that Bloodstone as well, a build that we are seeing.
Alright, they gotta do something dumb. Nobody came to defend that thing. They know they're doing Roche, but I don't think they care, right? They're just gonna keep going.
Yeah, yeah, there's no reason not to at this point. Woo! Let's see how much this is gonna put them off. Yeah, as soon as the Roshan's gone, they're out. I mean, yeah, they get a tier 2, but letting PR have the Aegis.
It's fine. No worries.
Radiant's bottom tower.
We do have the blade mail up on the Axe though, so we're gonna see some definite action out here. Oh yeah. Oh, and he's even got the cosmetic that makes it hard to know it's a blade mail.
He does.
Oh.
It always looks. What's the Crimson Guard? That's where that looks similar to Crimson Guard.
A little bit.
Or am I stupid?
No.
Let's have a look. Yeah, it does look. It looks very similar to Crimson Guard. That's
course.
what I remember because it's the same color scheme.
Right.
It's the same colors. Yeah, come on, pal.
Pay to win, dude.
Come on.
You get that item, people don't know what the hell you just bought.
You're confusing your 3K casters here.
Yeah, please.
The items.
Okay, stop playing. Well, I haven't seen many big black holes. We saw one black hole with 2 dudes. We gotta see the big one. We gotta see the Toby Wan black holes. Where are they at?
Oh yeah, he's not. I was gonna say, he's only used it once this game, hasn't he?
Right.
Yeah.
We got the Guardian Greaves up.
Yeah.
It's great for the push, but they're not team fighting. I think they want to. Is PR just being smart? Are they staying away from Kaipi here?
Yeah, I mean, we've not really seen PR go as a group yet. We've seen what Slardar, Rubik, and Axe sometimes move around, but constantly Arise is elsewhere, farming up on the Ember Spirit. On top of the Battle Fury, he's got 1100, so he's still doing pretty well for himself. We can see right up there at the top, parallel with Sing Sing. And sorry, who's playing Ticket? Not Come With Me On. Bone 7. What am I on about?
Yeah.
Looking at who is it? I was going to check out. Yeah, the Nature's Prophet. He's got 1100 on top. But yeah, it's all about how much this Ember can do. You know, he is a good counter to the kind of the high ground push when it comes in from Kaipi because of the Eidolons and the illusions from PL. But they're playing it safe at the moment.
Yeah, I feel like Kaipi kind of has to pressure a little bit more here.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's hard to pressure.
I don't know. It's They can both take it late, but there's just always that Ember PL matchup. It really is until Sing gets like heart or whatever he's going to be building.
Right. The most exciting matchup in Dota. Ember versus PL. One guy jumps in and doesn't fight, and the other guy sends his illusions and doesn't fight. Wowee!
It's pretty much, yeah. If you catch the slight when the illusions are out, GG the Ember one. If you, if Sing Sing is able to close the gap, jump in on him, they can get a Fiend script down. Congratulations, Kaipi's one.
Hooray!
It's definitely going to be one of those games that comes down to one of those very big, crucial plays and in a fight. That could spell the end of the game.
Yeah. That's what we call crafting a story. All right, we're getting you ready. Audience, the big fight's coming. Get ready, top lane. We see a little fight happening here, though. Mr. Enigma.
This man's been left behind.
Let him go, boys.
He's certainly actually got back up. Maybe they can turn. Coming in here, now with the Greaves, it's going to be Pogs and they're jumping onto Pignum. Nature's probably going to be the first to go down, burst it down, and now with the Fiend Script onto God down. Kaipi with a really good fight. They'll find J4 as well on the Rubik. Slight coming out from Arise. Arise has got to remnant himself out of that one. Second life here for Goddamn, but coming, he jumps forward, gets off the Malefice. Goddamn, trying to toggle his way out of this one. In fact, the Spirit Lance bringing Cheshire Cat incredibly low. They're going to get the Axe kill here. Kaipi doing it here for the side. We can see if they can try and get anything more. Trying to look to close in onto the Ember Spirit. He's only got one more Remnant. That's his last one.
Very good use of the Remnant there. Barely made it out, but remember that big team fight we told you about, audience?
Yeah.
That was it. Well,
it certainly was.
There you go.
A huge win there for Kaipi. Well, they're taking 3 heroes down. On top of that, the Aegis as well. Losing no one.
No Axe for a good 20 seconds. I mean, they could put some serious damage on this tower right
Well,
here.
they could try. We'll see how much they do want to try and go in.
Robots!
Let's have a look. On the side, J4's been scouted. So where's the Rubik? Arise, coming in with a slight. I mean, at this point, with the Battle Fury Chrysalis, it's not going to be a scary amount of damage. As we can see, Kaipi just still chilling there. They've got the Greaves up on Come With Me, of course, so 5 seconds and that's available.
Yeah, it's probably time to be, though. They don't want to mess with that Axe. Yep, here comes Axe. He's ready to catch somebody, and they are out of there. Nobody wants any of that.
I will see if PR actually manage to get a catch on anyone. They might find the Bane. Bane! Or maybe do they want to go back in? They do. Oh, Bambo! In with the hook shot. The Cogs onto two. He's got the Blade Mail out as well. Big enough. Trapped in the trees. There's your black hole. Bringing in the rest of them, and they've found one. They're going to find a third and a second. Kaipi at this point, PR making the mistakes, and J4's gone to Rise. Looking for the TP out. He will make it. But 2 team fights in a row where Kaipi are coming out on top. That time, of course, they do lose Bambo and the Bane, but it's still a 4-for-2 trade. Yeah. 20 to 15. Kaipi certainly starting to break away.
Oh Lord, look at all that XP. Look at all that gold. Oh. Yeah, that Axe had a little bit too much gusto.
Oh, Arise, what are you doing?
He's alright.
Only just.
The barracks is not alright, but he's fine.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, they actually gonna be here? Come on, boys.
Okay, they're playing it safe.
No.
I mean, I guess there's no need for them. We've seen in the fights that they are coming out on top each and every time. So just make sure that the heroes are kind of built up, and you're not allowing PR to catch up in terms of the pickups. And then you should be able to come out and top in terms of the team fights each and every time. I mean, look at it, the Tinker. The Bloodstone with buffs to start with 12, but he's now sitting on 20 charges.
20 charges?
Yeah, Bone 7's been having a really good game.
Good God!
I mean, we literally saw him, die 2 times in the laning stage where they kind of 4-3-man ganked him mid. But since that, he's been playing it perfectly. They haven't caught him out at all.
Oh man, this
So-
is a Storm Spirit, 20 charges. What do
it's
you even
just-
do?
I mean, yeah, as he's what, got constant 31 regen.
So many robots. Alright, well, they're trying to get some farm, but with all the pushing, I mean, it's pretty dangerous for him to do anything. Arise is having some serious problems getting anywhere out there. Meanwhile, in the trees again, Axe. This did not work last time. Maybe it'll work this time, OD. Maybe he'll just stay in these trees, be real sneaky, and some fool will
Yeah,
come up.
I mean, they're waiting for Bone 7 to come down on the lane, aren't they? With his bots, but no, Bone 7, he's not having any of it. He's just to the mid lane pushing that one out. But it is all basically cat and mouse now with the Tinker and the Axe.
Look at that camera work. Wow. Thanks a lot, man. Great stuff.
Yeah, of course, shout out to Griff boys and girls at home. He is the man on the director cam. Well, he is directing the cam. He's not using director cam, otherwise he'd be doing nothing. But no, Griff is on the camera work this game. Shout out to both him and Weppers who will be helping us out here at the hub.
Great job,
And I
everyone.
believe just on stream soon one, we will be rewarded with observers.
Are we still talking about that? That was the longest thank I've ever heard.
Ah, sweet.
What a generous man you are, OD.
I know, I'm too nice.
And that's a scan, OD. We got a scan.
Yeah,
UAV is online. Nothing
it's
there.
Not finding nothing.
Oh no. Oh
Wait,
no.
which means it would find something else. So it's not finding nothing.
3-minute scan cooldown. Game over. You've made a critical error.
Bone 17. I mean, they need to do something about this Tinker.
What is this?
What? Cheshire Cat, he loves the
It's
trees.
still in here.
Why not?
Why not? Doesn't it have something
I
to
mean,
do?
if they kill
That's
Bone
bad.
7, yeah, it's worth all the time in the world, but you are right.
Come on.
He really wants that Tinker.
Come on, baby. Oh, you've made a fatal mistake.
Oh, no, yeah,
okay.
no.
There we go.
Oh, no, but he's got backup. Look at Bone 7. He's got the rest of Kaipi around the corner. And they're actually going to go in onto Big Num first. Big Num, he's dead. He's trapped in the river. There's no escape for the Nature's Prophet. So now Cheshire Cat, he's just sat in the trees watching his friends die.
That's like one of those. That was a anime move
He
right
really
there.
wants to. I mean,
It's like, senpai, please notice me.
even if he jumps in, there's going to be time for Arise to join the fight as well. But then it's just going to be him and Arise.
Oh. Yeah, now he's trapped. Now you've built yourself a prison, you fool. You're trapped in the trees.
I mean, I don't know how long he stays. He's got to go now. The Creepway is well and truly past this point.
Nah, he's good. He's just gonna keep down there for a bit. No reason. We're fine. Push
He's
the
just
bog.
looking to cut the creeps.
There
but-
we go.
I mean, they've already got a sizable wave of a siege creep here, so I don't think KP will care too much.
Yeah, I don't think they care. They seem pretty content with taking the tower. But what are you gonna do?
Sing now with a good 3k on, so we'll see what his first big kind of late game item is going to be. If it's going to be the Heart, Butterfly, Scardy, see what the man's going to opt for.
Nope. The push is just so strong. The Endolons, the cats.
Enderlons?
Is that how you say it? Endolons, right?
Eidolons.
Eidolons?
It's EI, isn't it?
Oh god.
I believe. Yeah, EI. Eidolons.
I call them Endolons.
Endolons.
Once they're out, it's the end.
The end, I mean, yeah. It's flawless, your logic.
Thank you,
That's
OT
certainly
Pixel.
is.
You've saved my career. Alright,
Oh,
top
man,
push coming
Enigma-
out.
Yeah. Enigma's actually go for a Lincoln Sphere. That's not
Lincoln
something-
Sphere?
Yeah, not something that we see every game.
Yeah, that's not too bad though, right? Who's got a single
I
target?
mean, well, it obviously makes it
Rubik.
harder for J4,
Yeah.
to kind of do stuff about your black hole.
I mean, I guess you can't get a BKB anyway. Axe is just gonna call you, so. Whatever. What do I know? Oh, no!
Easy the Bane squad. The question is, can they try and come back into the form of the burst from Cheshire Cat? Looks like they can find the Axe. They do. He can be on God down. Look at the bashes on to come with me, come with me. Is he going to get taken down? Oh! Oh, and Arise walked into it! Arise, what are you doing? Alright, I mean, that's going to secure him a 3-for-1 at least. Arise, he's still trying to finish off this Enigma. He will get it. But we'll see if Sing Sing can punish it. And he's gone. Oh, Arise, you messed up there, son.
That is a big
Oh,
ball
no.
Enigma. My god, that ultimate. What do you have, like a less than 100
I mean,
health?
if Arise had managed to kill the Enigma there without walking into the hole, then that would have been different because he wouldn't have had to dive on the Enigma. Then Sing Sing would have had a chance to kill him. But yeah, again,
man.
I mean, it's another team fight that Kaipi just seems to be coming out on top of every time. They really, really do.
I think that might be it. I'm not gonna call it.
But it's still an Ember. The high ground defense is there. It's going to be interesting to see how how well Kaipi can try and break the base. That's going to be the real test.
Dire's bottom
that's true.
tower
And
is
there's,
under
you know,
attack.
with Battle Fury and Daedalus done, there is now the scope for Arise to get the Rapier next if he wants to. If he feels like that's going to be the only way. I mean, sometimes we obviously see Ember's liking to get that MKB, but there's no evasion yet on any of the people on the side of Kaipi. Sing Sing's yet to invest, so maybe he's waiting to kind of test out the situation. But it's only going to get harder and harder for Arise. Hex now done on Bone 7. 24 Bloodstone charges now.
Jeez.
I mean, he's getting to the point where he might not even need to bother going back to base. He's nearly got 50 mana per second.
Alright, Bane not looking too good. Nice dunk. Okay. That's something, I guess. Good job. Yeah, Bane.
So every little that they can get to try and get some more money onto some of these heroes that are still incredibly poor. J4, very, very poor on his Rubik.
Yep.
He's trying to make himself an Ether Lens.
What's the most Bloodstone charges you ever seen, OD?
Oh, I don't know. There must have been quite a few in the Storm patch.
Oh,
there
God.
must have been games where, you know, Storm's hitting over 30.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, this is pretty high, though.
Yeah, it is. It certainly is. I mean, yeah, gathering 12 on top of picking up the Bloodstone is very impressive. And yeah, so Sing Sing saves up and he does get himself the Butterfly. So this kind of forces the Ember in situation. Does he get the Rapier or does he get himself the MKB? What did he get himself? Oh, the Blink, didn't he? Yeah, he just picked up the Blink.
Okay.
All right.
That's a scan! AC 130 standing by.
I mean, that was...
Oh, they got it!
Yeah, that's their own scan. So he scanned to check if it was okay to then come in and cliff jungle.
That's it.
He was like, all
Wow,
right, boys.
what a play.
Great use of scan. The rocket Spider-Man thing was like, all right, I'm done here. I am done here.
This is some next level stuff right there. Cliff jungling scan. Great meta, guys. Thank you so much. All right. Well, a little pressure on the bot. Looks like a bot push here. They're ready to get to work. This could spell disaster. Where's the axe hiding in the trees? Not this time. He's out.
No, he's gone back to farming, yeah.
Yeah. What a shame.
His, BKB.
BKB on this one? Is that
I
what he's
guess
doing?
so, yeah.
Oh.
I mean, you know, against stuff like the wow. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that goes through BKB. I mean,
Right.
yeah. But at the same time, you know, you're looking at the Sinker with those charges. He is going to be throwing out a lot of spells. You know, there's going to be rockets and missiles and lasers throughout the whole fight. So even an axe, you know, he's tanky. He may have the armor as well with the Berserker's cool, but the magical burst, you know, if you get the hex down, it's not going to be pretty.
Now, why didn't he get a pipe, though? I mean, a pipe about the team.
Pipe
He's
on
got
axe.
the blade mail. I think that bad.
I don't know.
Nah, what do I know?
I mean, I don't know.
Who knows, okay? Jeez, certainly not me. We gotta smoke. We're looking out for some stuff here. Probably gonna be able to get a pick somewhere. I mean, there's people walking around all over the damn place.
It depends if goddamn comes down.
Goddamn!
He gonna come out with a wave? Well, they're not standing around there anymore. So they see him now from this mid ward.
Oh, God. Use the scan!
They got him. They see him. They see him.
Okay, here we go. Yep, that's gonna turn into a Roche attempt instead. Not a bad use of your time, OD. Get that for that uphill push.
Yeah. I mean, they could try and do something about it. They've actually just scanned, so they know the PR, at least some members of them are around. It's not the quickest of Roshans either. Eidolons and PL. Look at all these marching machines, though. I mean, my goodness.
That's a lot of robots.
It's a huge amount of robots. I think you're kind of like, what do we do? Do we want to go in the pit? Because I mean, you go in that pit, you're just melting.
Yeah, that is.
There's like 100 robots moving through.
Sweet Jesus.
So
All right. That could be the noose.
Yeah, Sing Sing Aegis, that could be a time to try and break in base and take down some Rex.
Oh boy.
No doubt about that one.
All right, well, that's okay though. PR, they're ready for it. They got that high ground defense. Ember is doing okay. Look at those items. He's got the Deity. He's good to go. Battle Fury, Blink Dagger. Can't stop him, can't get him. We're good. This is gonna be one of those 80-minute games. Trust me, OD.
It could be going on. It could be. It really, at this point, I don't know. They both heroes are just, and both teams are just playing around each other. And they were seeing them go up on the right. Oh, Rise actually had a remnant there.
Oh, you know, if he
Why
does
did he
die...
Okay, he's gonna be fine, I think. Yeah, they can't get himself in. Close though.
Yep, yep.
He needs to play so safe for Rise.
What is that? Is that a remnant in there? Oh boy, that's not good. Don't go...
Is he... Nah, Rise won't do that.
No, no.
He won't go back there.
No.
Nah, he's already putting new ones out mid. Yeah, he's not chancing that. He's getting a lot of money though, he's doing really well on the farm. It really is keeping up with this Tinker and PL. Especially when you compare 327 against you. Like this Ember's been hitting a lot of creeps because he is on a similar amount of farm to a PL that is 6-2-10 and a Tinker that is 7-2-10. So having a lot better game in terms of the kill department, but Arise, he's been finding himself in the right places at the right time, and 3.5k. I really want to see if he goes for the Rapier. I think you do go for the Rapier this game.
Oh yeah, Ember Spirit, the Rapier feeder. That's all I know him for. I don't know Ember Spirit for winning, but they are Rapier purchasing devices.
Yeah, the good thing as well, kind of, about Rapier this game is it's not the worst game to lose a Rapier. You look at Kaipi's lineup. I mean, yes, Sing Sing gets it. That's probably your best outcome. But what's the Clock, a Bane, Enigma, or a Tinker going to do in a Rapier?
That's a good point. There you go.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top barracks has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Incoming! Revision mechanically recline.
Not your best effort.
So now, 4.8k. The fight's not done though, as Bone7 just jumps straight back in with a Phoenix Grip onto Goddamn. That is a dieback on your Slardar. J4 being controlled by Bone7 here, running away with the game. I mean, Bone7, Tinker, this has been quite a show. 29 charges on that Bloodstone, 11-11.
Good lord. This is giving me PTSD from when Tinker was good. I'm not ready for that
He's
again.
coming back.
No,
Yeah,
please.
It really is coming back.
Nice though.
Hey, with the Blade Mail as well. They've hexed him up. Can he keep taking out the Bane? Look at the Bane, but again, Bone7 with the beatdown.
So many
Oh
moments.
man, and now you're missing your Slardar and Axe for a whole minute. This could be the end of the line, and it is. GG. All right.
Jeez, oh
What a
geez.
show for KP.
Here we go. Tinker's back.
It really
Nightmare
is.
back.
Bone7 had a great game there, and it was even it was a stomp in the mid lane. Arise still did fine. Arise still had a relatively good game, but oh man, KP.
All you need is 30 Bloodstone charges, and you're good to go, man.
Yeah, I
Look
see.
at that.
I mean, I don't know why you entered the game. It was over 30, I think.
You think?
Probably like 30, 31.
Oh my